Good morning. Dobro jutro from Bulgaria. We are in Gabrovo region in a village called Dobromirka where I'm staying. And today I am going to snoop around a village called Mladen, which is a neighboring village here. And I heard a lot about it. The owners of the house where I was sitting in Burgas area, they have another house there, and they told me so much about Mladen, so many good things, good atmosphere, lovely community, nature all around. So I'm super excited to explore it. And I've seen some properties online as well, so I'm gonna try to find them. I got some tips as well, so yeah, let's go and explore. This road is pretty horrible, but thankfully it's not the only road that leads to Mladen, so that's good. But yeah, this is pretty bad. Wow, that was probably the worst road I have ever driven on in my entire life. And I've driven on some bad roads here, but this one wins. So, welcome to Mladen. I think I am now on what seems to be the main square of the town. There are some monuments, some artillery leftovers from communist times, shop that seems to be closed. Yeah. Anyways, I already saw the views when I was driving, and they're pretty dope. So let's walk on the outskirts of the village and try to find some cool properties. Let's explore. So I'm walking the main road back where I came from Dobromirka. So I'm gonna first explore what seems to be the top of the village because it's on a little incline. So I guess the houses here would have the nicer view towards the Balkan Mountains. And right off the bat, we have here a house on sale on the main road. This looks pretty nice actually. Doesn't look very abandoned, so I think people lived here or live here until recently. Like I mentioned many times, I'm looking for houses that are on the outskirts of the village. And so this is the house, and the neighboring house looks abandoned as well. This is cute. I like these as well here. But yeah, here from the corner, you kind of see there's the Balkan Mountains there. I have to say, so far, I really like it. The energy is really nice here. So peaceful, so calm, and just in the middle of nowhere, actually. Like, there's nothing around. Dobromirka, which is the closest town, is 5 kilometers away. And yeah, it's very peaceful. Like any Bulgarian village, practically. And once again, we find ourselves at a graveyard. So this road continues up to the dam, and we're gonna go down this way back to the village. There's the first property here, looks abandoned. That could be nice. I think this has quite nice views over there. This one has really nice views, nice location, but really bad condition. Ideally, I would want something with a bit more just stable structure, so I can like actually move in. Which seems to be challenging. Wow, this is a little bit unexpected. The vibe in this town is just really pleasant. Okay, there's a property here, hidden. I think this is maybe the ad that I've seen. Oh my god. I think so. Oh, this is cool. God, it's jungle. Oh, this looks so promising. There's a barn, and then there's the house. Feels so sketchy doing this, but there's a trail. People have been walking here, checking out the house, I guess. So we have a beautiful two-story house. I guess first floor is stone, and then we have bricks. The construction, I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, I've also seen worse. So then we have the annex here, and then through the gate, I think this belongs to the same property, is a barn here. A barn looks quite nice as well. I mean, of course, it's been abandoned, it needs work. But I think the plot is actually quite big. I mean, it's completely overgrown now. There's also some outer buildings here. By the way, this is not the house that I've seen on ads, but it's a different house. And it's the last house on the top of the village, on the outskirts, like that way are just forests and fields. The door downstairs is open, but I'm like such a wuss. I don't want to go down. Looks like it has an inner staircase. I don't see an outer staircase. Interesting. I would have to build a wooden balcony. Yep, inner staircase. What do you think, guys? Should I just go inside? My god, this is so crazy. Okay, the plot ends here, but it goes down. So the fence is here, and it goes down, down, down. I think it's a pretty big plot. Wow, the plot just keeps going and going. So that's the house. Can hear the neighbors. Don't see any fences. But it just keeps going and going. Okay, this is a big land. Okay. Oh my god, I'm getting so excited now. Okay, let's go inside. Fuck it. I'm here. I'm already thinking, I wonder how much this would cost. Oh my god, thorns. Oh shit. Oops. But the structure does look pretty solid. I mean, better from most buildings I've seen here. Right. Hi, is anyone home? Jesus, there's still... Thanks. Look at that. So one room here is just basically trash. And then we have a little room here. Used to be a pechka here. And then on the other side we have oh, and this is the annex. Mladen's wardrobe. Yeah, I mean this one needs work. Definitely. I mean, gosh, there's still so the ceilings here in the house, they look pretty okay. I mean, this needs to be taken down. I don't even know why they do this, but like, it's only the annex that is a little bit dodgy. Oh, should we go upstairs? Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out for two reasons. Number one, because I think I might have found the house for me, and number two, because I'm like just walking in someone's house. I mean, fuck. It's so freaky. Okay. So here are the neighbors, and then I think this is like the end of the road. Let's see. Yeah, so this path behind the house just leads up, probably to pastures or some fields. It's very muddy now because it was raining a lot. Yeah, just as I thought. So here are some fields behind the house. Right. Nice. Okay, let's continue to explore the village. Not sure this was the smartest idea I ever had, but if I'm buying a house, I want to know what's around it, right? Oh no, I'm just saying no. Oh yeah, I'm buying the house. Let's not get ourselves ahead of things. There's still a lot of unknowns here, so. And of the property, you can see how big it is because it has the wall all around. So this is pretty massive, actually. So yeah, this is the edge of the property. My neighbors, the street, and then on the other side. So So I guess then the first neighbors are also here. There's another house in the back here that I think is also abandoned. But yeah, from here you see, you can't really see the house. It's all the way back behind trees and jungle. Oh my god, this one has an open door as well. I'm just gonna do a little peek because I think the property is probably much smaller. The only problem is, so this is the house and the neighbors are right there behind. But the house looks in quite a good state. Okay, so the closest neighbors are not abandoned. Yeah, this is the house. It's cute though. So this was the northern part of the village, which is higher up. Oh, chickies! Now I want to go to the other side of the village. What a beautiful horsey. I'm walking on the main street, and I have to say this is one of the nicest main streets that I've seen in like a small village. Like really nicely paved and clean, and they put these new trees, so it's gonna be really nice in a couple of years. Some nice buildings. Alright, now for the northern part of the town. I personally prefer to be on top of the village just because I like open views more. But the down side of the village has quite a lot of interesting properties. Wow, someone is really building a lot with stones. Oh, this is a cutie. Yeah, lots of them. Really nice. I'm walking on the very lowest street in the village, so it's more inside the valley, close to the river. It's Sunday, but everyone that's here is working on their houses, around their houses. Oh, this is really cute. Nice. And literally every house has a massive dog, or 2 or 3 dogs, which makes sense. Very typical Bulgarian. It's basically your alarm system. It's probably also the first thing that I'm getting when I'm gonna get a house. This one is also cute. Definitely some nice architecture here. And yeah, just the fact that there's nature all around is just amazing. Kitty. Okay, I'm going really deep down in the valley, but I think there's some houses here. Well, the situation is like this, but I see electricity going that way, so, and there's some stuff here, but I'm just, no, sorry. I have to draw the line somewhere, so let's go back up. I wonder what that is. It's so secluded there, but that was further from the path that I just turned back from because it was so muddy and horrible. The only road that goes there to that house would be that. That would be ideal, actually. I just met a viewer of mine walking through the village. Sonia, if you are watching this, zdravej. Yeah, so nice. This is the second time it happened to me that I met someone just randomly who's watching my videos, which is crazy because I don't have that many subscribers. But yeah, anyways, so I am going to see the last part of the village that I haven't, and then maybe go to the dam. There should be a nice view there. And Sonia just confirmed what I already kind of knew, that it's a very, very nice, very quiet, beautiful village, no crime. I just love it when people confirm these facts. People who have lived here, she's been here for 6 years, and before she lived in Veliko, which is the big town close to here, about 15 minutes. Oh, she says she would be very happy if I move here. So nice. And everybody I've met, I've seen, is so nice. I feel less of an intruder when I'm dressed in my like sporty hiking thing, because people just assume that I'm on my raschodka, which I kind of am. So I don't feel like I'm spying around. Oh, it's nice also, and from this side you have a nice view of the village. There's doggies coming to attack me. Yeah, there is. And this is the very end of the village, which means I've pretty much seen all Mladen. So let's go back to the car and have a little drive to the dam. Oh, just look at Vladimir. He's a proper off-road Bulgarian now. I haven't driven even for 2 minutes, and I think I've already reached the viewpoint for the dam up. Yes, I did. So this dam is basically just behind Mladen. So amazing. So quiet here. And like, you look around. Well, actually I see a village there. I see a flag there as well. And there's another village over there. But yeah, like it's just so quiet and so empty. I love how empty Bulgaria is. It's great also here. There aren't so many fields. There's not so much agriculture, which means the land, the soil, the air, all of it, water is just more pristine. Oh my god, this is where I could be living. It's so crazy. And right there, I think the plains might already start there. Like, it just looks so flat. Okay, let's see if I can actually drive down to the dam. I think I can. It's nice, there's some vacation homes around here. But I want to park and just have a walk down to the lake. Lots of these bungalows around. Not many people though. Oh, give me the sunshine into my life. And we have the lake. Wouldn't be too bad to have this just 10-minute drive away. This is really nice. I wonder if you can swim here. See a little platform swimming in the middle of the lake. Does that indicate that this is swimmable? Maybe? Hope so. I didn't really know what to expect, because a lot of the times when people recommend me villages, places to go, house hunting, I get my hopes up and then I get disappointed because, you know, there's things that don't really match my criteria. Either it's too guest housey or too touristy, or just aren't any available houses for the price range. There's always something, right? So when Nick and Tal told me about Mladen, I didn't want to get my hopes up. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out, but that's pretty much it. And I mean, come on, you have the views of Stara Planina. The village is small, really nice, really quiet, no crime, amazing people. And then you have this. I would love to give it 10 out of 10, but I will say 9 out of 10, just because I do prefer villages that have more of a traditional architecture. But everything else, I mean, it ticks the boxes. Ideally, I want it to be in a smaller village, like even less people. It's not to say that I cannot find it somewhere around this area as well. I'm yet to go and explore. But the house that I saw and liked, I already sent the location and pictures to my friends, and hopefully they can find out who the owner is. So I guess we'll be back to explore that if it's possible. But yeah, that was the closest that I've gotten to my dream property, basically. There's a few things missing, like, yeah, again, it's not like exactly traditional, but I know I can make it look really nice, and the plot is big and the village is amazing. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave you. I hope you enjoyed this snoop around, and in case you have any questions about Gabrovo region, about Mladen, about any of the properties that you've seen, maybe about this dam, please comment below. Otherwise, I just have to say thank you so much for being here with me, doing this. It's been fun. I mean, this is just the beginning of season 3, so we're gonna do much more. I have seen some ads of properties that I really like in this area, so in the next few days, as long as the weather is like this, I have to take advantage. So I'm gonna go explore more of these villages around here, so stay tuned for more. But otherwise, I hope everyone is enjoying their autumn. Bye bye.